Hi everybody, here's Krystian from Trace 5.
And this is Gereon.
And this is our January lightning round, I guess. I don't know how to call this. A review.
From the Store Championships that happened in January.
Yeah, showing you all of the good what's the new data pack?
Kitara.
Pre-Kitara cycle, post-revised core set goodness. And finally, we see some interesting corps here. Well, I guess the last one was also an interesting one.
Yes.
So this is Bantwins from Belgium.
Yes, the Belgians actually showed up with 3 people. Mm-hmm. Or 4.
I was very glad to see those guys. Yes. It's always a pleasure.
It was a pleasure meeting them because I think we can say this. This Store Championship happened in Düsseldorf, and there were no players from Düsseldorf.
That's
exactly
what is happening, Düsseldorf.
Düsseldorf, get your act together.
Get your act together. This won't stand. This is not good. You represent, man. Represent.
So the majority was from Cologne, obviously, because that's like 30 kilometers.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of people from Belgium and some random assorted players from everywhere.
So Bantwins known for very broken decks that he always plays. He liked to play Diaper and stuff like that. Yeah. So we are of course very keen to see what he brought to the table here. He's playing this.
It's been Jinteki Biotech.
It's Biotech. Yeah. So this is this one weird trick. Yeah. It is an ID that you flip over, and on the backside there is a different ability.
Yes, exactly.
And you pick one of 3 cards at the beginning. Yeah. So the opponent doesn't know exactly what your ability is until you flip over the card with a click. With 3 clicks, right? It's 3 clicks to flip
3
over.
Clicks. It's
you have to, but of course, usually most people take the brewery. I think is a brewery.
It's the kill.
Where you make 2 meat damage, net damage. Yeah. Some people also take where you advance something 3 times,
because that you can use that to get the Nisei train rolling,
or 2 times. Was it 2 or 3 times? 3 times.
3 clicks to turn it around. Place 2 advancement tokens.
2 advancement tokens.
I think so. Yeah.
Just 2?
Or 3?
That would be too lame. I think it's 4 even.
Or 4? It's a.
So you can fast advance.
You can use it for the Nisei.
No advance Nisei. I think something. Okay. Anyways, and of course, Django is playing the Maxx, so he draws 1 card and discards 2 cards at the beginning of each turn. How much is it?
We only have the front.
Okay. Okay, so this is there's some economy by Jan, a very good economical start here with daily casts and a liberator count, and not too much on Bantwin's side. Again, we see the post revised core set play style where HQ is wide open.
Yeah,
that's not something that we saw ever in Netrunner. Netrunner has changed, and there's the small again.
More, yeah.
But Bantwins, we have to assume this is Jinteki. This is something that's going to do a lot of damage to things. So clones.
Clones are not people.
Clowns are not people.
Clowns. Yeah, that's also true.
Actually, mawing it away. So there's for people who are not familiar with this, maw has like. So when you access something from HQ, you also trash something from HQ, and this happens during the access. So that's why you have to lay out the entire HQ with the access card, and then you have to announce, what is what, and throw a dice, and so the runner knows if the card that was trashed was the one that they accessed. Yeah.
I think the way that the community came up with doing it like these guys just showed us is actually fairly simple and
it's fairly
easy to do. Yeah, but it's
just another reason why Maw is just like such a pain in the butt.
It's true.
Like if Maw was, for example, I don't know, if you trash a card that can be trashed or something. I mean, you don't trash it. That would be at least like maybe. I don't know. It's there's got to be a better way to design this card.
Yeah.
But it's at least cute. It's a cute little Maw.
But we ranted enough on this on the previous video, I think.
That's true. Let's move on to more interesting things.
Move on to more interesting things.
Like, for example, like the
Dirty Laundry on
Archives. There's nothing there.
Nothing there.
And Bantwins also collecting all of the tokens on his ID card like it's 2013.
Yes. But at least he keeps them tidy.
Yeah,
it's not if you're playing Brian, you always know what's going on. It's not that he keeps ugly big pile just on his card.
You know
That
what's
would be
going on.
terrible, yeah.
Brian has his troll face on like always. It's probably you're probably already losing and you just don't know it yet.
That's true.
Okay, so it's Star Advanced by Brian, and it's Jinteki.
Yeah.
So this is probably bad, or whatever you do, it's probably do something wrong.
It's a cerebral overwriter or something.
Yeah, it could be overwriter. It could be a Junebug. Could be also a Obakata. Could be anything, right? Of course, Jan has a lot of card draw, so if it's an Obakata, he can score it. But maybe he has some interesting cards on hand. Mm-hmm. He already got also his data folding out, so that's nice. He gets some economy, but I don't think this is going to be a very economical type of game.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, runs there. I applaud your...
What can go wrong? Overwriter.
Of course it's an overwriter. What did you think? And so that's, of course, this big problem, because if this is the 2 damage ability that Bantwins has, as soon as Jan ever ends a game with less than 2 cards, he just loses it. So getting 2 additional brain damage is basically a win condition for Bantwins. So now basically Jan cannot run a double advance card anymore.
That's true.
Technically.
Yes.
Doesn't
since I had the unfortunate
the quotation marks pleasure
to play against Brian in the first round.
Yeah.
So I think I know what he's up to.
Okay, good. You know how this works.
Yes.
Good.
He's on the killing.
It's kind of funny because it was supposed to be like this. Oh, you don't know what it is, but everybody always knows what it is. It's always just like damage. All right, so drawing more cards and installing the second data folding. Again, economy doesn't seem to be a big problem right now.
No, I don't think so.
But look, he gets out a paperclip. That's good. And we see another overwriter in Bantwins' hand. So he has a lot of options. Could be an overwriter, yeah. So overwrites whatever.
The overwriter. It's so advanced. Amazing.
All right, Jan. Yeah. It's a whole new world. It's such a simple deck. It's so trolley. It's good. I like how Bantwins always finds something that is so much Bantwins. That this is such a Bantwins way to play this. This is And you know what would blow him out of water? Criminals, obviously. Like if it was Silhouette, it would be no problem.
Yeah. Surprise infiltration.
Or drive-by.
Yeah, also.
Drive-by would be great. I used to run 2 drive-bys, and I was thinking about putting a 3rd one in there. That were the times. Running on HQ. Bat was giving him the access, but it's and then
preemptive.
Running HQ again. That's good because now there is going to be a new card. I guess not necessarily, but actually also not mowing. But just check the cards. Why not?
Run archives. 3rd click.
Okay, Breach Dome and Obakata. Cannot score the Obakata, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he can.
He can.
Wait, can he though? Oh yeah,
yes,
he can because he has I had worse, and that allows him to survive the Breach Dome.
Breach Dome damage.
But he also gets a damage down to 2 cards, and then last click is drawing a card just in case there is some shenanigans by Bantwins, which they always are. Bantwins lets this 2.2 times advanced thing there. If it's an agenda, that's fine. It's going to be a surprise win eventually. If it's not an agenda, then that's good too. And again, also something that I remember this kind of stuff didn't used to work well because you just account siphon twice and then check everything,
Yeah.
But again, today it's a different world.
Yeah. Overwriter is cheap. It's the cheapest of the ambushes, isn't it?
No, it's an expensive one. There's 3 credits.
Same as Snare. Is it?
No, it's less. Its Snare is 4. It's 3 or 2 credits. I don't know because the Junebug is 2, right? 1, right?
Junebug is the cheapest. Yeah. Overwriter is 3.
Yeah, 3. So that was actually really easy to get somebody under 3 credits. Used to be easy to get somebody under 3 credits. And of course, he has the clowns are not people thing because of course the idea is that you do like clowns are not people, score something 4 points for you, and you win the game basically immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, so getting back to clowns. I like this deck by Bantwins. It's good. It's difficult to deal with this without having a specific solution for double advanced cards like an expose or some kind of like. Nowadays there's like this Kitara cycle has this by any means. Is it by any means where you can run and trash something before you access it or something?
Exactly. Yeah.
So nowadays there's ways of dealing with this.
You also take damage but
it's better than.
By all means, it's better than taking lots of damage.
Yeah. So there's one on HQ again. Bant was thinking about resin, but doesn't. He does. So there's the Mirage again. So a card that Bantwins loves to play.
Yeah.
And especially on HQ.
Everyone loves to play.
Yeah, but Bant, I remember a very specific game where he trolled me to Kingdom Come with this specific card. So yeah, he allows him to shuffle a card out of HQ and draw another card. And then there's an excess of Kakugo. And then trashing it with a Maw. Matt was playing around with 2 snares on HQ, which apparently Django did manage to miss. Lucky Django.
Yeah, that would be the end of him, right?
I don't know if it was, but it would be certainly bad.
Oh, Citadel Sanctuary.
I don't know why he wants to have it.
Is he expecting to be tagged?
It prevents damage too, right?
Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah, trash all cards in hand to avoid all damage.
Yeah, something like this. So install advanced one, not overwriting the old one though this time around. Keeping those cards there. Maybe that means that the other one is in the So Django runs on R&D. Bantwins thinks. Okay, so that's going to be a Komaino, which is not too bad right now, especially with the brain damage. But yeah, Django has to install the MK Ultra.
And then break for 6 cards in hand.
And mawing something because he didn't trash whatever it was. So the question is like, what is this overall plan? What is Django going to do? Is going to ignore everything that's installed there, or will he start actually checking it eventually? It's difficult.
It's a difficult question.
Do you think Bantwins is playing stuff like what is this? Bantwins is actually very low on credits. Interesting. Do you think Bantwins is playing stuff like what's Swordsman? No, Swordsman. What is the one that does damage when you flip it over?
Which one? You mean
from the core set? Nowadays from the revised core set. It's the Samurai Swordsman. What is it? It's a samurai guy. You advance it.
Ronin.
Ronin. Yes. Ronin.
I wouldn't put it behind him. No.
But it doesn't actually work with his ability, right? He cannot Ronin and flip over at the same time.
That's not possible.
So that's why I'm thinking maybe he doesn't play Ronin. Because if he plays Ronin, that would be a good reason to run those things.
Yeah. Oh, I think you have to assume those are all Junebugs and or overwriters.
And or agendas. We have to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's stuff being discarded by Jan. He drew a lot of stuff. Now Bantwins looks through the stuff, maybe to confuse Django, because he made like this beautiful. Yeah, of course he makes a pile. Do you think he does that intentionally?
I don't think so. No.
But it's still Bantwins, you beast.
Put your archives down in a nice pile. Yeah. There's a levy.
Okay, I think that. Oh, I think what happens now, Django actually trashed all of the levies and all of the recursions, so he actually cannot come back. Oh no! Oh no!
That's bad.
That's the Maxx nightmare. That's the reason why people don't like playing Maxx. People say like, "Oh man, but what happens if?" And everybody says, "It'd be fine. It never happens. It's practically impossible."
Yes, and then the next game you play,
and then suddenly, yep, there we are. There we are. Suddenly, I'm kind of fascinated that he doesn't even use something like trope.
That really sucks. Yeah, you can say that.
Indeed, Django, that sucks. That's bad. He actually, some of the stuff was actually injected, he says. So, that's rough to win against a Jinteki without any cards to draw and 3 cards on hand. He actually cannot score a Kakugo.
You mean Obokata?
Obokata. Why did I say Kakugo? Obokata, yeah. He cannot score an Obokata. So, actually, he has to find all the other agendas, I guess. At least he scored 1. Also, looking archives is bad. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, Django, please.
Not looking good for you.
What are you doing? At least going through the Komainu is very cheap now.
It's not really a saving grace, I would say.
That's really the best. That's a Kakugo on R&D. Oh, it's not. So he actually runs R&D.
I can now break it for 3.
More. So he still has some assets. He has a maw. He can start accessing things and hope that maybe Bantwins gives up. Running HQ. Lets the Mirage fire, which I don't like, but it's a good thing because the Mirage fire, the R&D gets shuffled, I think, and that allows him to see maybe a new card on top of R&D. Yeah, trash at Junebuck. That's good. I mean, there's really not a lot of options. Like, I think Django can just like run and hope for the best. Like, there is just not much he can do. There is no strategy involved, really. Can just make sure that he gets the most access that he can.
Yeah, and the risk, more or less risk-free accesses.
Yeah. Gets money, interesting. Bantwins the devil. Are we going to install an upgrade there? Nope. He just gets money. Okay. I thought he would install the 1 damage upgrade. Oh my god, I'm forgetting all the cards today. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm sorry.
The upgrade? You mean Hokusai Grid?
Yeah, Hokusai Grid. That's right. No rest. What card is there?
It's probably Chiashi or something expensive. Otherwise he would rest.
Maybe. Or maybe something that doesn't do anything anymore. I don't know. Okay, another more. Then running HQ. Yep, the same thing. Letting him shuffle the R&D. Is it shuffle or underneath?
Shuffle.
It shuffles, yeah, okay. And it accesses a Mushin Notion. So I guess that's also a thing that you can do, just Mushin Notion.
I mean, in a deck where you play Overwriters, you have to have Machine.
Yeah,
Right?
that's right. That's right. Yeah, it kind of works well. And then runs R&D again. Yeah, just hopes for a lucky access on top of R&D.
No res, 3 to break. Oh, 2 to break even.
Oh, another overwriter. Like, if he tries the third overwriter, he can at least be sure that there's no overwriters on board. But that won't actually help him because there's still June bugs in here. And these days with Guitar Cycle could be even more stuff. So there's like this DNA. Okay, so there's actually turning around and then doing damage. Oh, interesting. So Bantwins just does damage to him. Why did he have 4 cards on hand?
That shouldn't have been possible.
I think he made a misplay there.
Yes, he's down to 3.
Yeah, he should have just have 3 cards on hand. Never mind. So Bantwins does some extra damage to him just so his snare kills him automatically. Mawing again. One HQ, letting the mirror to fire again. And then preemptive strike on hand. Holy crap. Come on, Django, run again. You'll be fine. Oh, it actually checks archives. Oof. Why would you do this? Snare, snare, snare. And then there's a breach dome. Losing another card. I guess at this point it doesn't really matter. Like whether you have 2 cards or 1 card doesn't really matter anymore.
But how's Ryan going to kill him next run?
I mean, snare will just 2 snares already gone though, so
Exactly.
maybe a preemptive for snares
action
now.
Get the snares back?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I said, he has no way out of the Maw lock right now. Maybe with that additional ice.
I mean, for Kakuga would really help. Yeah, so as we said, 2 snares back, because that actually wins a game. If Django accesses it, and then Kakuga, yeah. 1 card. Make it count, Jan, make it count. If he wins this game, whew, imagine, Gereon, if he wins this game. Jan, if a person can do it, Jan can do it.
Definitely, yeah.
Kind of a whiff on the archives access. Sad situation for Jan. Well, now we can be sure that there's at least no Ronin on the boards for sure. Running. Now with the commander is so cheap.
Yeah, but why did he install the second ice if he's not going to res it?
Oh wow!
I'm not sure I understand this.
Bantwins' ways are mysterious and yet broken.
Obviously.
Okay, running. Bantwins now drawing up because he has nothing on hand anymore. Oh, drew a snare there. Oof. That's not where he wants the snare to be. Not necessarily. Oh, he drew again. Like if he had the snare on hand, I would probably keep the snare there.
Yeah, and he drew to protect it against the Maw, maybe?
Oh, maybe. That's a fair point. Let's run on HQ. There's a snare.
And there it is.
GG.
There it is.
GG. Jan killed himself with a snare, and there was.
Yeah.
There was a June back and a cerebral override on board. This is so delicious, Bantwins.
Okay.
Never change Bantwins.
This is also totally random. I mean, absolutely no skill involved.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
It was a good decision to keep the snare on hand, but there's no skill involved in, someone's running HQ all the time and then dying from a snare.
I think we're going to see a lot of Jinteki players disagreeing with you in the comment section, Gereon. There,
maybe.
But we're going to see the second game from this fourth round between Bantwins and Django. This game should actually decide who wins this entire tournament.
Okay, it's the last one. Yeah.
Yes, because there is going to be it's not going to be the last one. There's going to be a game afterwards. But I think Bantwins has enough score that it actually doesn't matter.
Okay.
I think it's kind of like difficult when you play more rounds than it's minimally required. I think there's a way of how the other player can maybe catch up and achieve like a draw there, but only if Bantwins loses the final round. So there's some chances here, but it seems like depending on who wins this next game, we'll have the best chances to win this entire tournament. Is what I'm saying. All right, guys, so we're gonna move on to the next game. Hope you'll join us next time around. And as always,
hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Shit on me.